done my share of crying out to God because I didn't understand. But as I lifted my hands, as I sang to him, then he began to bring peace. That's what I want to encourage somebody with.
It's amazing how that physical act of raising hands,
Yeah.
of opening our hands up to heaven, can actually start to change the way we feel. Because so often in the Western world, we want to change the way we feel first, and
Yeah.
yet you're saying it's kind of counterintuitive to actually make that physical motion of raising hands, and yet that's the thing that may well bring us closer to God in those dark times.
You know what? You used the right word. I love that term. It's a perfect descriptive term. It is counterintuitive. It is to raise my hands to God when I feel so broken. When I feel so broken, all I want to do is crawl up in a ball and cry. But yet I know that my breakthrough is only going to come. God has my breakthrough. I can't do it myself. I've tried to break myself out of this, but it's not working. And so it is counterintuitive, and it may not make a lick of sense, Rodney. It may not make any sense at all that when I'm so broken, I lift up my hands, but I do it anyway because God is yet God. The fact that I'm hurting doesn't mean God is any less God. So no, it doesn't, and it might not even feel right in the flesh. It might not even feel right, but you do it anyway. You do it anyway because it's called a sacrifice of praise. That's what that's called. As counterintuitive as it is, it's a sacrifice of praise. And Paul talks about that in the New Testament. Let us bring him the sacrifice of praise. And that is exactly what that means. Praising God when you really don't feel like it. Worshiping him when your flesh says otherwise. It's a sacrifice.
I want to come back to this kind of worship that we so often have in churches, because a lot of times people will go to a church